Thank you, and now welcome to another edition of the Arlington Weekly News. I'm Miriam Gennari.
My name's Adele Quo.
Rich Masabny.
And we're here to bring you the news for this week in July. We've got lots to look forward to. We've got the Community Bulletin Board. We've got a great segment on It's Easy Being Green. That's right. And then we're going to hear Rich out on the town, out on a date with Rich. And we're going to wrap up today's show with a fantastic interview by Tress Russin about the Fringe Festival. Now some program notes. Adele?
We are streaming live at Arlington Independent Media, but you can also catch us on YouTube at Arlington Weekly News, the number 1, or join us on Facebook. Miriam, let's start with some news.
Thank you, Adele. And now, earlier this month, June 4th, an 18-year-old Washington Lee High School student, John Malvar, suffered a head trauma and died after a vehicle accident. The driver was a 17-year-old Washington Lee High School student who's been charged with reckless driving. He drove the truck while Malvar rode his skateboard and held on to the driver's side window frame. Malvar lost his balance, fell, hit his head on the pavement. The accident happened at the 300 block of South Highland Street. The defendant was released to his parents' custody and will go on trial August 8th. That's sad news. Adele?
Very sad. Thank you, Miriam. We're doing this the old-fashioned way tonight. We have news on Arlington Public Schools have received an $18,000 two-year grant from the Virginia Foundation for Healthy Youth to fund active recess programs and combat childhood obesity. The program is run in coordination with Arlington County and Marymount University. Hoffman Boston Elementary School is the first site to kick off the full active recess program. Drew, Abington, Carlin Springs, Randolph, and Barcroft Elementary Schools are in line to get new equipment under this program. Miriam.
Well, I certainly hope they take the children outside.
Absolutely.
Now on to some exciting news for Wakefield High School students. The Wakefield High School Education Foundation announced its scholarship to the winners at the school. There were 27 scholarships totaling $146,000 each. Scholarships ranged from $8,000 for students attending four-year colleges to a $1,000 grant for students who received significant funding from other sources. The foundation has granted 297 scholarships and teacher grants worth over $1.5 million since 1986. Incredible. The funds are raised from Wakefield alumni and staff to graduating Wakefield seniors. Congratulations, class of 2013. Adele?
Way to go, scholars. Well, more great scholarship information. The Washington Lee Foundation, Education Foundation, announced its annual scholarship recipients. 8 Washington Lee seniors will receive a $1,000 scholarship for this fall. The foundation awards scholarships based on academic merit, school and community involvement, financial need, and articulated educational goals. These students will be able to apply for renewal scholarships in subsequent years, provided they continue to exhibit excellent scholarship and citizenship. In addition, 2 Washington Lee teachers were awarded faculty fellowships from the fund to attend summer professional development programs. This foundation is also supported by donations from alumni staff and community members. The recipients and the colleges they plan to attend are shown on your screen.
Thank you, Adele. Wow, representing Arlington around the country. And now on to some closings for July 4th. This upcoming July 4th, the service schedules that you should be aware of. All senior centers and most other county offices will be closed on Thursday, July 4th, but will reopen for regular programming on Friday, July 5th. Check or call the office ahead for schedule, as sometimes in offices may be closed for longer or shorter periods than others throughout the week. If you're going to use public transportation to travel to the festivities, the ART customer service call center will be closed on the 4th. The ART buses 41 and 51 will operate on Sunday schedules. All other ART routes will not operate that day. However, Metro Rail will increase service. Metro advises that you avoid Smithsonian and Federal Triangle stops because they will be most heavily used. Smithsonian will be the only or entry only at the end of the fireworks display at the mall. Be sure to purchase your fares before the 4th to cut down on your time waiting in line. And now it's time for my favorite part of the show. Adele, you're going to do a segment of It's Easy Being Green.
Thanks, Miriam.
Take it away, Adele.
Thank you so much. And it is easy being green by eating and supporting our local seafood. The foods we eat not only affect our health, but our environment as well. Our Chesapeake Bay is best known for its seafood production, so love and eat what's in season locally. Celebrate the fact that summer is the perfect season to explore our local seafood. A great way to find out what's in season and what seafood is headed to your local restaurant is to sign up for Steve Vilnet's email listserv. Steve works for the Maryland Department of Natural Resources and hosts a Chesapeake Bay Seafood Update email listserv. The computer address is shown on your screen. Promise me that you'll look for local seafood on your menus when you're eating out. Don't be afraid to ask your chefs and servers where the food comes from. Most of them will love eating the local food too. Or check out the Maryland Department of Natural Resources weekly fishing report. If you're going fishing this week or weekend, you can enjoy excellent fishing for white perch and good fishing for striped bass, also known as rockfish, which is super yummy. Channel catfish is also a good option, and to make things even more better, good crabbing is also being reported. And don't forget to try that snakehead fish, as we talked about on a previous episode. So remember, it's easy being green, exploring our local seafood from the Chesapeake Bay.
Oh, wow. Wonderful, sustainable way to eat. Doesn't that sound good, Rich?
Good to me.
Healthy and good for the environment.
Excellent. And now for a little community bulletin board. We are going to start with on Saturday, June 30th. All ages are invited to the annual Firefly Festival at the C.F. Smith Park at 2411 24th Street North from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. You can learn about bugs, go on bug hunts, participate in games, crafts, walks. Children under the age of 2 are free. Everyone else, that's $7. To pre-register, visit registration.arlingtonva.us or call 703-228-4747. You may also pay for the event, and for more information, call 703-228-6535. Adele?
Great. It's been fun watching those fireflies with the longer evenings now. On Thursday, July 4th, visit Long Bridge Park from 3 to 10 p.m. for free, family-friendly fun, including delicious food from a variety of food trucks, local arts and crafts from vendors, live music, drop-in kickball games provided by Kickball 365, drop-in lawn games provided by DC Social Sports, free face painting, balloon art, and moon bounces, games for all ages, amazing views of Washington, D.C.'s fireworks display. There'll be free shuttles to and from the park from 2:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. from Pentagon City and Crystal City metro stations and the parking garage at the shops at Crystal City. The event is at the north end of Crystal City at 475 Long Bridge Drive. For details, visit www.arlingtonva.us/July4. To get involved, email lberrigan@arlingtonva.us or call 703-228-3329 for details.
Wow, fireflies and fireworks.
Exactly.
What else you got?
Now it's summer, truly. Well, let's hear from Rich, our man about town.
Thank you. The Restaurant Association of Metropolitan Washington had its 2013 Restaurant Awards Gala on this last Sunday, June 23, at the Marriott Woodman Park, Connecticut Avenue in the district. Over 1,600 people, anybody who's anybody in the restaurant business, had the view of the best in different categories. Now, I wish I had time to tell you all the categories and all the people. Take 2 hours. But give you an idea. They have the best new restaurant, best fine dining, best casual dining, best chef of the year, best restaurateur of the year, best pastry chef, power spot, and so many more categories. Now, for a complete listing, you can look them up on their website on www.ramw, for the Restaurant Association Metropolitan Washington.org. The phone number, in case you don't have access to the internet, the phone number for the Restaurant Association is 202-331-5990. And again, the website is ramw.org. Well, the Aldersgate Church Community Theater in Alexandria has a wonderful production of one of my favorite musicals, Man of La Mancha. This popular 16th century story by playwright Miguel Cervantes is about Don Quixote, an aging nobleman, a little bit crazy, seeking a knighthood. The story opens with Quixote, played by Dick Reed, who does a wonderful job, and his sidekick, Sancho Panza, played by Bob Mora, wonderful too, being arrested and thrown into a dungeon with criminals and prostitutes and everything. And in order to survive down there until that trial, they figured they're actors, they'll put on a show, and they do. And they take one of the prostitutes, her real name is Aldonza, played by Christine Kondo, but this Don Quixote dubs her Dulcinea. It's a pretty name, right? Dulcinea. Anyway, Reed, Mora, and Kondo are excellent in their respective roles. The Aldersgate Church Community Theater is a pleasant evening at the theater. Good one. Wish I had time to mention all the wonderful actors. Big cast. It's directed by Madeleine van der Linden. Great music by Jeff Taylor. And the show runs on weekends through July 7. The theater is located just off the George Washington Parkway before Mount Vernon, but you can call 703-660, let me do that again, 660-2611, or check the website. It's www.acctonline.org. It's a nice show, done well. I want to just tell you about another place that I've talked about before. It's just right here in Clarendon, Goodies. I think they have the best pizza around and the best subs. The cheesesteak you cannot beat.
Making me hungry.
Really, really. They're at 3125 Wilson Boulevard in Arlington, and their phone number is 703-351-7827. And ask for Vanessa. Tell her you want some French fries on the house. They're the best French fries I've eaten anywhere. They're across from the Clarendon Metro Station. Anyway, again, their number is 703-351-7827, and they've got a, what is it here? I got it here. They got it on their Facebook. Yeah, I'll get it right here. Well, facebook.com/Goodies Clarendon. Okay. Another two restaurants I want to tell you quickly. How much time? Give me time for people here. There's on Glebe Road, the Red Parrot Asian Bistro. It opened up just maybe 2 months ago at the most. It's a wonderful place at 1110 North Glebe Road, and they have Asian food, atmosphere, good drinks and bar and people, interesting outdoor seating, and they've got free parking. It's just, you can call them up and ask them where the free parking is. It's just under the building there. Call 703-351-7800. And Wendy is the manager and the owner. She's a wonderful lady. And I want to tell you about a place quickly in the last moments we have in Fairfax on Main Street, 10,266 Main Street, is the Coyote Grill. And their website is coyotegrill.com. It'll be on the screen. And they've got wonderful Southwest cuisine. They got enchiladas that will not quit. And you will love this place. I do. And the owner is Tatiana. Tatiana Farr. Very nice lady, but the food is great, and it's always crowded. Unbelievable. Did I give you the address? I'll do it again. It's right here, 10266 Main Street, right on the main drag there in Fairfax. Thanks very much. Happy eating.
Wow, what a wonderful report. Nice. Rich, it's no wonder you're never going to retire. You've got the best job in the world.
That's true. You're right. You know that?
Speaking of retirement, on to news for seniors. Legal Services of Northern Virginia provides free confidential legal assistance to seniors 55 years of age and older in
I'm not
Arlington.
old enough.
Not quite. with a variety of issues they'll cover. Legal service attorneys will be at Walter Reed Senior Center on Tuesday, July 2nd from 10 to noon. For more information or to make an appointment, call Legal Services at 703-778-6800. Okay, that's helpful. Adele?
Oh, thank you, Miriam. This one sounds really good. It's the Facebook intro class. Lee Senior Center is sponsoring an Introduction to Facebook series beginning Wednesday, July 3rd at 1 p.m. Staff and volunteers will demonstrate how to create a profile, search for friends, post comments, and navigate the site. This is a free program and space is limited. So call Lee to register at 703-228-0555.
All right, wonderful. And now I am happy to announce that online registration is now open for the 2013 Northern Virginia Senior Olympics, which will take place September 7th through 19th. Over 50 events are available to adults 50 years of age and older that live in sponsoring jurisdictions, and Arlington is a sponsor. Last year, over 100 Arlington seniors entered, and many won gold, silver, and bronze medals. Seniors can register online at www.nvso.us or call for registration forms at 703-228-4721. Registration forms are also available at the senior centers, the community centers, and senior residents. And thanks so much to Judy Masabny for her.
Thanks, Judy, for all the stories over at the Office of the Parks
and
Yeah,
the senior
recreation.
and senior adult services.
Thank you, Judy.
All right, and now we're going to say thank you so much for watching the Arlington Weekly News. We've enjoyed being with you tonight, and we're going to turn you over to an update about the Fringe Festival and how you can get your $5 button by July 10th and attend many shows at the Fringe Festival this year. And our guest reporter, Teresa Russin, will take it away. Take it away, Tess.
Thank you, Miriam. Great to be here. All right, so I'm very excited for this interview, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Julianne Brienza. You are the executive director and one of the founding members of the Fringe Festival. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for being here. And Crystal Swarovski, who is producer, director, choreographer. I'm not sure there's anything you don't do for your coup burlesque. Thank you so much for being here, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so Julianne, we'll start with you. Here at Arlington Weekly News, we all know the Fringe Festival. We love the Fringe Festival. I'm a huge fan, but for those of our viewers who don't know, what is the Fringe Festival, and how long has this been happening?
We are going to have our 8th Summer Fringe Festival this year, July 11th through the 28th, and it is sort of an explosion of live performance on stage. So it can be anything from puppetry to dance to a regular theater show to a musical to live music, and we do it in DC. And we have about 18 venues this year with 130 productions doing almost 800 individual performances over the 18 days of the festival. So it's
All
really
that,
great.
18 days.
It's a really great time to get out and see. A lot of the shows are about 70 minutes long, so you can pack like 2 or 3 or 4 shows into a day, and then also hang out at our Baldacchino Gypsy Tent Bar, which is located at 607 New York Avenue Northwest. Have some beer, Prosecco, soda, Italian ices, what have you, and chat with performers and chat with fellow audience members.
So it sounds like it's family oriented as well. It's not just, theater's not just for the DC elite, it's for everybody. And I think that that's one of the things we love about Fringe is that it's so open for everyone to enjoy. So as a founding member and the executive director, what would you say is your personal touch on this event?
I guess every year I sort of come up with our image for the festival, and I try to make it a little bit about what I think is going on in DC or something like that. So this year our thing is we're spinning cardboard into gold, which is sort of kind of a riff on the Rumpelstiltskin story. And then also with the outsiders of Stay Gold, Pony Boy. So it's a lot of taking negative things that may be happening in your life and making a positive out of them. So we have a lot of like cardboard around our Fort Fringe, and then we also have a lot of gold.
Wonderful. That's a very important message to be going out right now. And, you know, with everything that's going on, not just in DC, but in the world, you seem to be so calm about taking on such, you know, a large message and such something so powerful. So in terms of the types of shows, you said puppetry, you said music, you said, you know, it's more than just what we think of as traditional theater. You know, what would you say, who are the big headliners we need to be looking for?
Well, we are an unjuried festival, so we take people in on a first come, first served basis. So we think everyone's great. We talk about the festival overall, and it's really up to word of mouth and getting down and joining the community, following different reviews, or really just kind of hanging out and talking to people, following us on Twitter, following us on Facebook, seeing what shows are selling out. We have a hashtag, Cap Fringe Sold Out. So you can see like what shows are selling out, what shows are getting buzz. So it's kind of a gamble. Some shows may be really awesome and some shows might not be.
All right. Thank you so much. Crystal, Stanley Kubrick. Okay, Clockwork Orange, Dr. Strangelove, and Burlesque. How did this happen?
Well, I've been doing burlesque for a little over a decade. And for those of you who don't know, burlesque is an old art form, traditionally means to parody or pastiche. There's been a huge wave of neo-burlesque all around the world, people joining in on the art form. It's come to kind of mean the art of the tease. And so Q-burlesque is a combination of musical theater. It's a scripted show that parodies the 12 major films of Stanley Kubrick chronologically.
Well, you brought a little sample of what we can expect, and I think this definitely speaks to the Fringe Festival and, you know, all the amazing things that we have coming. Why don't you introduce the girls?
This is Bunny Vicious and Private Tales doing a little piece from the parody of The Shining.
Wow, that looks like so much fun. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see. All right, well, that was amazing. Now, just so I'm clear, Julianne, the Capitol Fringe Festival, as you said, July 11th through the 28th?
That's right.
With so many shows and everything to see and ticket packages, go to capitolfringe.org to check out everything that they have to offer, or call 866-811-4111. Thank you so much, Arlington. Have a great weekend. We'll see you here next week, and we'll see you there.